Before we start this episode, this podcast is sponsored by Feeners Freshest. All your vintage needs, from hats to beanies to pullovers to windbreakers to vintage shirts to sneakers, as well as refurbishing if you got any old shoes or you got any old hats. He also provides those services as well, Feeners Freshest. Check them out. This podcast is also sponsored by emperorsupplyco. If you're looking for a premium pomade, they got you. If you're looking for some beard oil, they got you. They also got merch, so go check them out. They're all out of the IE, where I'm from. Men, get right. Go check out their page. Ladies, get your men right. Go check out the page, Emperor Supply Co. Enjoy the episode.
Back in front of the mics.
Let's go.
My dog.
We have a few vending machines. It's pretty much we partnered up in pretty much everything.
Nice.
So we have a few vending machines.
And you know what? I feel like you could get there faster if you have someone that's like on that same vibe.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like
No.
for sure, 100%.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, let's do it. Ready? All right, 3, 2, 1. And we're live. Welcome to another episode, Dad Knows the Best Podcast. I'm your host, Rob Vega, a.k.a. Robberryy, a.k.a. Dad. Before we continue, can you guys please like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends? We'd all really appreciate it. Back to the show. Yeah, it's your boy. And so we got two special guests in here. We got a returner in here. If you want to introduce yourself.
Yes, sir. My name is anthonyfinhesshess, aka Mr. Keep Going, and we have
Jaivion, the Professor Cardinal, a.k.a. Mr. Miska
Muska.
Okay.
We're going to get into that.
All right, that's what's up. Yeah, so Jaivion's the first, this is your first time on this podcast.
Yes, sir.
First timer here, and these two have their own podcast.
Right.
So before, when you were on the first time, I think you were on twice, right?
I was on twice, yeah.
That was before you guys started yours, right?
Exactly.
Okay,
and,
cool.
Honestly, this experience being on this podcast, I was on another boxing podcast. All those experiences helped me bring the idea to him and kind of decide, like, hey, this shit is kind of cool. You know, this shit is kind of dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sparked the idea.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's what's up.
Let's see what else we can get into. You know?
I mean, I guess before we can get into it, as far as, what do you guys like? What do you guys do? You know what I mean? Like, what's your guys' passion and what do you guys do for work? That way people can be like, oh, this is who we have on the pod today.
Right. So, I mean, off the rip, I don't know if anybody's watched the other episodes. I'm a professional fighter.
I'm a professional fighter as well.
We're both professional boxers, and that's pretty much how we met. We met in the boxing gym. But outside of boxing, we're both personal trainers. So we have that. We have personal training. We also have a vending machine business. We also have a car rental business. So we have like a car rental fleet. We rent out cars and stuff.
Yeah.
And as right now,
We're
that's
also
our
philanthropist.
He's a model. This 6'5"
Oh.
light-skinned guy. He's fucking, he loves the camera. He's always in front of the camera.
He got the features for
I'm his manager.
Okay. That's what's up. Okay.
Right. So pretty much those are our main sources, because boxing, you're only going to fight a couple times a year.
Yeah.
You got to find something that's going to pay you year round.
Exactly.
You know what I'm trying to say? So.
Absolutely. I agree with you on that.
And you can't fight forever, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
As much as we might want to.
Right, yeah. I heard, what did it say? It's like, I heard someone say it recently. You guys probably hear it all the time. It was a boxer, and they were saying, I think it was Javante. He was saying, I want to retire boxing. I don't want boxing to retire me.
Yeah.
So
that should be every fighter for real.
Yeah.
It should. I mean, it should be, right? Yeah. It should be every fighter, right? So
because you don't want to be 60 years old not being able to talk or communicate or play with your grandchildren or anything.
Right.
And your health is the most important thing to you.
Absolutely, yeah, definitely, yeah. I mean, we definitely get into that too because I had like my own little run-ins with health recently.
Oh shit!
And it's nothing like too serious, but it's something that affects my quality of life. You know what I mean? And I'm actually in pursuit of like fixing that right now, but we'll get into that. Going back to your guys' podcast, what's it about? What do you guys talk about? And how do you guys like it?
So off the rip, I think that our podcast took like a major like 180 turn because like our first couple episodes. It's
before what's it called?
Oh, it's
Children of the Trenches.
Plug
There
it.
we go.
Children of the Trenches.
YouTube, Apple Podcast, Spotify, all the audio. Where you pretty much get your podcast.
There you go.
We're on there.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Exactly.
There you go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But we took a complete 180 because like our first couple episodes, it was just us kind of like bullshitting.
Yeah.
Like just us bullshitting, talking about crazy stuff, nonsense, stuff we're still getting fucking bothered
Just
with.
winging it, bro.
Yeah.
I saw those episodes. I seen them. I seen
What the
them.
fuck are these guys? What are these guys talking about?
Hey, it's so cringy. Just you know, what I'm saying, just going back, watching it, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, we all start from somewhere.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yes. Yeah. The cringy episodes. People like, yo, don't talk to me about the beginning ones. Don't talk to me about the first 10. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah. But as we start getting guests more, we started pretty much just inviting more people on there, and we noticed that it kind of flipped into kind of like a financial freedom type of podcast because everybody that we invited on the podcast was doing something major.
Yeah.
Right.
So we had somebody from
Entrepreneurs
Saw
to
that.
stock investors
Yeah.
to YouTubers.
Yeah.
Everybody were making moves.
Right.
And it kind of just became like a free game podcast where you know you can go on there and you can actually learn something instead of us
Right.
just talking about some bullshit.
Yeah.
You can actually pick something up
Right.
on top of the bullshit because you know we're always going to be ourselves. We're always going to have fun. We're always going to joke.
Right.
But at
right.
the same time, you know, we can kind of give back and we can learn. And it all kind of play with the name Children of the Trenches, you know, because I mean we're both from Long Beach, California. We didn't grow up in the best circumstances, you know, pretty much like the name side from the trenches, you feel me?
Right.
So it turned into us just trying to teach people or teach like any youth that might be watching the podcast the things that we wish we learned.
Got it.
At a young age.
Yeah, nice. That's what's up. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, and I did take a look at it today too. I saw that you guys had like financial advisors on there.
Right,
You got all
sir.
kinds of stuff on there.
Realtors.
Talking about mortgages and shit.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
everything.
oh fuck, like they really get into it, but it's real and it's very useful for sure.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
And like and see, like for me, it's that's kind of how mine isn't as like financial as your guys is more like emotional, mental, life type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And relationship based. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, all we're trying to do is just help. You know, give back if we can. You know, and I've got some good feedback. I'm sure you guys get some good feedback too and stuff like that. So. Why the long break though? The 2 months off you guys were saying.
Honestly, the 2 months off just kind of played into the part of how we were saying the new vending machine bit. So all of this happened: the vending machines, the rentals, the personal training for me because he's been doing personal training for a while. But all of this pretty much happened once I like quit my job.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
So we've been kind of just moving. Just and honestly, we haven't really had time
Just
to
venturing out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We haven't really had time to
it.
actually sit down and record. I mean, we want to, like I was telling you, we were excited to get back in front of the mics and talk some stuff again. But it's just a time aspect. And honestly, I noticed me personally, since I did quit my job, and I was just talking to somebody on the phone about this. Since I did quit my job, I feel like my life don't have that much structure anymore.
Got it. It doesn't have a routine.
It don't have a routine.
Yeah. Oh man.
You feel me?
Oh man. I've been. Oh man. This is right up my alley, bro.
Yeah.
I feel you. Go ahead.
And I mean, just like the waking up, going to work every day, boom, boom, like you said, it's a routine. And since I haven't done that, so I mean, the routine is wake up, go to the gym, workout. You know, but after that, it's like, okay, what else do we have planned today? What do we have to do? We got to go handle this, and then
Like
we
at that
go.
point, we create our own agenda.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
and there was a little bit of like an adjustment period, right? I assume. To that creating your own agenda, and it's almost like I feel like harder to stick to because you're just not used to living by your rules. You know what I'm saying? Almost, right?
Yeah. It's been a few days or a few times where we're like, yo, we've been sitting down too many times this week. Let's get up. Let's go figure out. Let's find something that we need to do.
Got it.
Just hop on some stuff.
yeah.
That's what's up. That's good.
I think the main thing is just finding, a balance. You know what I mean? Like, because at the same time, training early in the morning. You wake up early in the morning. You got to find that balance and getting your rest at a decent amount of time.
Right.
And then going on about your day, doing what you got to do, handling your priorities.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? So
how you guys think you're doing now? You think you're doing better, a lot
Much
better now?
better.
Okay,
Much
nice.
better.
Yeah, nice.
We made it here on time.
made it here on time.
Punctual. You guys are actually here early, a little early. So that's what's up. I like it.
I don't know. You tell me.
Well, see, it's funny how you guys are paying attention to your punctuality because, like, last weekend I went to a friend's giving, and in the vlog that I just dropped yesterday, I highlighted the fact that me and her were like on time.
Yeah.
But it's funny because me and her, I'm talking about referring to Brittany. Everybody knows who that is. But basically, it's like what's happening is because of COVID and all that other crazy shit going on. Like, we didn't get laid off, but shit slows down, you know. And then we got the unemployment coming in and things like that. And it's weird because you would think, oh, you're still getting paid without working, and then you can still do side work if you want. So you kind of making more money doing less work. Mm-hmm. But it was weird because I found myself also, we both did, like, not feeling good because, like, we're not used to living on our own routine. Like, we had to create it, and it took like a couple weeks, you know, because there was some like I would get up at whatever time I would want, and then I would just kind of like hang out. And I noticed that when I didn't have like a purpose or like some type of not goal, but I guess like something to take care of in the morning or in the day, and I just kind of like let my day like drag out into the afternoon, I just don't feel good. I'm thinking negatively. I feel lazy, and then I'm like, well, fuck, I feel like the day's over now, so fuck it. And then I just hang out or you know, and just be lazy, you know. And it took a minute to like adjust to my own routine, you know, and same with her and stuff. So it's interesting that you guys are talking about that because it's kind of like the same thing. And I figure too, if you know this pops off, because I'm actually even thinking about doing opening my own business and some other things, I figure it's gonna be the same thing where like you gotta have to like have your own routine to kind of. It's crazy. Like I feel happier when I have shit to do. You know, like I feel happier getting up early and getting my day started early, and rather than like waking up whenever I want. You know what I'm saying? And so that's crazy how you guys kind of get into that.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead.
I was just saying the main thing with that is just staying disciplined.
Right.
That's the main thing with that. It's just self-discipline at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You maintain that discipline within yourself. Mm-hmm. You're gonna be straight. You know what I mean?
But see, when I was growing up, I would like look at, you know, adults, and I'd be like, how the fuck are y'all doing that? How are you waking up in the morning? How are you doing that every day? But see, for me, it's weird because it is discipline. But for me, I literally understand that I'm happier if I have a routine. Like if I get up early and I do things like throughout my day, I'm happier at the end of the day because I've had so many days where I'm just like, I don't do anything and I'm unhappy, like really pissed off at myself because I'm just being lazy. And so it's easy for me to be disciplined because I understand what the outcome's going to be if I don't. You know what I mean? So
I think that's really everybody with ambition, really. Because I mean, I have that too. You know, you sit around, you sit around on days like, yo, I didn't do shit today. I didn't accomplish anything. I'm going to be worthless.
It bothers you. And
it bothers you. Yeah. So I feel like I feel like ambition is like a fire. You feel me? Every day you got to kind of feed it. You got to feed it. You got to be productive. Because when you don't, you kind of get in that mode and you kind of get depressed and you got to get up and get going. You know, I feel like people who don't have ambition are comfortable sitting around every day watching TV, you know. But if you have any goals, any ambition, you know.
Yeah, and I guess you're right. I guess that pertains what I just described to people who have ambition. You know what I mean? So because you're right, there's people that just hang out and chill and they're cool.
They have no problem with it.
Absolutely, yeah. That's a trip, man. That's crazy. And so let's see. Okay, let's talk about the fight. Just fight.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, that was this week?
Thursday.
Last Thursday, yeah.
A week ago, 7 days ago.
Exactly a week ago.
Damn, here we go.
Here we at.
Here we go. So, want to tell us a little bit about it, the outcome?
So,
first of all, I just want to say it was my first boxing match or boxing event ever, like pro. Bro, that shit was hard, bro. That shit was crazy. Like
there was to see a little MMA too.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. That was cool. We're like, man, shit, they kicking out here. Like,
they kicking it.
Yeah, bro. There was blood and shit. I was like, oh fuck, bro. Hell yeah. Yeah, bro. That shit was fun, bro. And it was cool because, you know, there's beer, there's food, there's good looking people, and you know, it's weird. Like the vibe is like everybody there's like a fanatic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like it's weird. Everybody has like this vibe where like you're both, everyone's there to watch the same thing, so everybody's easy to like talk to you,
right,
and just be nice and kind of talk to you about what fight and who's fighting and who you're here for.
And what's crazy is that guy or that promotion, that show, it's been going on for like 32 years.
Wow.
So he's been throwing that for like 32 years. So it's people who just comes just to enjoy a Thursday night out, who just comes there, you know, every week, or every couple times a month, just to, you know, just like you said, just have a good time, good vibes. But yeah, man, 32 years they've been putting on that event. Yeah,
and I understood it was serious when I was like kind of driving for the entrance, you know, I was looking for the entrance, and I saw one, and I was like, oh, it's right here, because there's a line, but it was like, oh, this is for VIP, and I was like, oh shit, they're serious out here. They're serious. I had to go like all the way down over there to get in, you know. But
I finessed my way into VIP.
Like, hey, I'm his manager. Y'all just the manager.
Whenever it's needed, you know.
That's
but so this was my first
finesse the world. Hey, he saw it.
You saw the show?
Yeah. It's in the vlog, bro. Oh yeah, you was probably wearing it. Yeah. Oh, you wear it with the flannel, huh?
Yeah. Nah, but this was my first fight in the States.
Nice.
My first U.S. state. You remember, before we was talking about the Mexico fights, and
I mentioned that in that vlog that I posted today. Yeah, that you did start in Mexico, and then that it was your debut in the United States, so it was important.
Yeah, it's really important. Yeah, it was I guess the biggest fight up to date, just because, like you said, it's my U.S. debut. With that being said, obviously the competition is kind of stiffer. We had to kind of take more risk, and I fought another undefeated fighter. And the fight ended in a draw. Right. Ended in a draw, which pretty much is a tie.
Right.
I personally, started off kind of slow. The first two rounds. The first round started off kind of slow. Got caught with a good shot, and I kind of changed the pace of the round. Changed the pace of the first round. The second round, this is just what was told to me. They said, or my trainer was saying, that the second round could have been like a toss-up.
Okay.
Could have went either way.
Yeah.
And the third and fourth round was pretty much, I started getting into my groove, and I won the third and fourth round. So, I mean, looking at the judges' scorecards, they probably gave him the first and second round.
Right.
They gave me the third and fourth round.
Yeah.
And it ended in a draw.
Got it.
Now, me personally, this is honestly one of my favorite fights, right? Not because I was in the U.S. or anything like that, because obviously, I won all my other fights.
Yeah.
This is my favorite fight because I learned the most.
Okay.
I learned the most. Like
about yourself.
About myself, just about, the business. I faced adversity as far as the first, like I said, I was down on the scorecards,
Yeah.
I had to pick it up. I had to kind of dig deep and, make something happen. The first round, I don't know if you noticed from the stands, but I got a cut on my eye.
Oh, okay.
So
I couldn't tell from there.
So got a cut on my eye. So of course you have blood dripping in your eye. So that's a little adversity. But just kind of have to dig deep and just kind of make something happen. And I also learned that the 4-rounders are done. We're done with the 4 rounds. We need just my fighting style. I need a little bit more time.
Oh, I see.
So we're gonna go up to like the 6 rounds, 6-round fights, and then from the 6-round fights, just continue on to the 8-round fights. But yeah, I just learned a lot about myself, and I learned a lot about just my boxing style. That's why this was one of my favorite fights. Not one of my favorite decisions, obviously.
Yeah.
But personally, one of my
experience
favorite fights.
Wise, probably would have been the best
for sure.
That's
for
what's
sure.
up. Yeah, and I was actually curious because, I'm just a civilian. In the stands, I'm watching you fight, and I mean, it did look pretty even. I mean, I don't know. I was kind of like, I don't know. It was like you said, it's kind of how you explained it, the way I saw it. But what I was wondering is what did you learn, or what do you think you had to change? But I mean, you explained it. But I was curious. I'm wondering. I wonder. I mean, it seems like it's clear as day to you as far as what you had to change.
Yeah,
and, you know what I'm saying.
And obviously, like my trainers and everything, they've noticed what I need to work on as far as just my boxing skill and my boxing ability. We worked on pretty much what we need to work on. How I did get caught, because you saw he was there.
Yeah,
it was a fucking right hand.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And what's crazy is, so the right hand, it's not, he didn't land me on the chin or something. He landed it behind the ear, right?
Yeah.
When you get punched behind the ear, it fucks up your equilibrium.
Yeah.
You feel me? So you saw it. He hit me behind the ear, and it wasn't the biggest shots, but like just my equilibrium was kind of off.
But you could already. Oh, so that's what was going on in there then.
Yeah. So when he landed it behind the ear, it fucked up my equilibrium, and then that was one. It was a good shot, but that's what won him the round.
Oh, I see.
It turns out it's crazy, bro. Because honestly, I mean, hats off to his team. They did their research. They did the research on me. And it's funny because I was watching our last episode that I was here, and we were talking about how when I start fighting in the States, I'll be able to get more footage.
Yeah.
And be able to watch, It's funny because this guy, he didn't have nothing out there. So like I Googled him, I YouTubed him.
I wonder if he did that on purpose.
I don't think it's out of I don't think it's out of his control, because honestly, all the pages that have my fights or have my content aren't my pages. You know, like I can't message every page like, hey, can you take this down? Hey, can you take this? It's not really my pages. You know?
Got it.
But this guy, he didn't really have nothing on the internet. So obviously I'm sure they watched my old fights, and I noticed that him and his dad was watching like my Instagram stories and stuff like that.
Wow.
Yeah. So they were doing their research. And so as I'm fighting him, right, as we're fighting, I hear his corner, right? His corner says like keep throwing that right hand like Chocolatito said. Keep throwing that right hand like Chocolatito said. And Chocolatito was
like the pro boxer?
You know Chocolatito?
Yeah, I know who that is.
Oh, so I sparred Chocolatito.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy as fuck. Hell yeah.
Okay, I didn't know you knew who Chocolatito
No, yeah, I know. He's like really good, right?
Yeah,
like a championship, right?
He was pound for pound.
Yeah, okay, yeah. The only reason why I remember him is because his fucking name.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah, and I remember I'm like, what kind of name is that? It means chocolate.
Oh, it just means chocolate.
Yeah, it means chocolate. Yeah, and so what's crazy?
Coco.
Yeah.
And he is pretty dark skinned for a Hispanic dude.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. It's just because like on Showtime and everything, whenever they refer to him, they say that name, and so I'm just like, who the fuck is that? So like it makes me curious, and I'm like, oh shit, he's actually extremely good.
Yeah. He was a pound for pound great, and I actually got the chance to I sparred him.
That's what's up
for this fight.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
So like I was saying, we're in the corner, or I hear his corner as we're fighting. I hear his corner say, "Keep throwing that right hand," like Chocolatito said. So that pretty much lets me know that Chocolatito and his camp or whatever,
helping each other out,
discussing about me.
Got it.
That's why I said, they actually did their research.
Okay.
They did this research for the fight, which like I said, hats off to them. You're supposed to research your opponent and get whatever advantage that you can.
Right.
And, man. So they were looking for that right hand, and that's something I need to work. So now I know what I need to work on.
Got it.
So like I said, learning experience or learning wise, for sure my favorite fight I learned the most out of this fight compared to.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. That's cool. So what's the record now?
So it's fight. Well, technically, which was crazy, bro. So one of the fights in Mexico, they didn't count it to my record.
Same with me. Yeah, we fought on that same card.
Day. So I guess something was going on with the boxing commission and the promoters in Mexico. I don't know what it was.
Some crazy shit or something.
They pretty much didn't. One of our fights didn't go on our record.
And you guys won them, I assume.
I mean, yeah.
Right.
Because it's an extra win. It's an extra win on our record.
See, but that's what I'm saying. It's like, I was like, if y'all lost, would it be on your record?
Oh, no. So if we lost, it wouldn't have been on our record.
Okay. So it was just definitely not it was just like, just something going on over there.
It's just something with the commission. I don't know what kind of beef they got, but yeah, so unofficially, if we count that fight, it's 5-0 with one draw.
Got it.
But officially on my boxing, it's called BoxRec. It's like a website that holds all boxer information and records. So on my BoxRec, it's 4-0 with one draw.
Got it. Yeah. What about you?
So unofficially, I say I'm 5-0, 3 knockouts.
Got it.
Officially, it's 4-0 with 3 knockouts.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Got it.
But to me, I was doing in that ring. So it's official to me. I'm 5-0.
I took the punches.
Yeah.
No, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I would kind of be a little bit bothered by it because it's like you guys are all the way out there, you know, training to fucking drive all the way over there and fight and get a hotel and do all that, right?
And for me, bro, that fight that they're not counting, that's honestly was the toughest fight for me. Like, that was the most learning. Yeah, like that's the fight where I learned the most. That was my fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know,
You faced your adversity.
I faced my adversity, and that was my pro debut. You know what I mean?
Dang.
So it was definitely it was one of those fights where I faced adversity early on. You know, he dropped me in the first round.
Oh,
yeah, dude, he was tough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was the fight was at Rosarito. And it was a lot of sand in the ring. somebody didn't sweep the ring.
Somebody didn't sweep the ring.
I believe it. I believe it. You know.
But yeah, man. So that being done in the first round, you know, obviously you're down 2 rounds in a 4-round fight,
right?
You know, so you got to come back. Well, not necessarily 2 rounds, 2 points. You know what I mean? It's a 10-8 round. So from that point on, you gotta win every round from that point on.
Right.
And, you know, which I did.
see.
I had to dig deep and, you know,
That's what's up.
really pull it through.
Hell
know?
yeah, that's what's up, man.
But yeah, man, it was like I said, it was a learning experience for sure. But since that, you know, every other fight has been
cool,
clean. Yeah. So
that's what's up, man. That's cool. I'm glad that you guys are learning and growing. You know what I'm saying, in the boxing careers. And I'll be. When's your next fight?
So I'm gonna try to fight again on February 17th.
Yeah.
Oh, so both you guys might be fighting February. Well, you for sure are, right?
So we have to see how many slots, because obviously you saw that it was only like 6 fights.
Yeah.
It was only 6 fights. So we'll have to see how many slots they give us, or how many pretty much fights they give us. If they give us 2 slots, then we both will be fighting.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, if they give us 1 slot, I think, you know, I'm gonna let him get his US debut in.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
It's
that'd
his
be
time
cool.
to shine,
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, we'll be there for sure.
Right.
Definitely.
We'll be there for sure.
Definitely.
Hell yeah.
Much appreciated.
Yeah, definitely. And it was funny because me and Feena were just chilling there, and like I was like, dude, like if they have these every week, I'm gonna just come here, bro. Fuck the movies. You spending $50 at the movies, I'm gonna just come here. What the fuck? You
Way
know?
more entertainment.
Yeah,
The atmosphere, bro. It was dope.
For real, yeah. And that's what I liked about it the most. I was like, yo, this is really cool. You know what I mean? And like people behind us, like that were going for you, and just other fighters too. Just everybody's like polite, everybody's cool. You know what I mean? Right. So it's pretty cool. I liked it. A lot.
Man. Looking at it in a boxer's perspective, you know what I mean? Like it was dope, bro. It just got like, it just put chills through my body, you know what I mean? Like I got excited. I got so excited.
So that electricity is not the same in Mexico, like the way it feels in there.
Not necessarily.
So pretty much. All right. So first off, in Mexico, you don't have ring music.
No,
it's not like you pick your song. You feel me? It's not like that. They might play a band. They might play a band, but it's gonna be their music. They're not gonna come up to me like, "Hey, what song do you want?" They're not gonna have a camera and have your face on the fucking jumbotron.
Got it.
You know, you're not gonna see your. Well, I mean, of course, our parents can come to Mexico, but I mean, me personally, I know my mom, works and everything, so a lot of my family members wasn't able to come. You're not gonna look to your right and see, your people. You're not gonna,
So it was just a whole different vibe then here, and you weren't even fighting, and you was hyped.
I was hyped, bro. I was hyped, bro.
That's cool.
It was dope.
Yeah, and no, go ahead. What was you gonna say?
I was basically gonna say, like, throughout his camp, I mean, I was there. By his side, step by step. What I mean? It was almost like I was going through camp.
Right.
And then just the whole process. I was there during weigh-ins.
Yeah. So it's like a whole team effort for real.
Yeah, for sure. So it was just. It just felt right, you know what I'm saying? It just felt at home.
That's what's up, man. Hell yeah, that's cool. That's cool as fuck.
February 17th, dog.
February 17th.
Let's go. It's your turn on that jumbotron.
And that's the thing. So I've been getting, I'm not going to say backlash, but there's somebody at the gym that's been telling me, like, man, you should, bro, we 100. He was like, man, you should have been more mean. Which, I mean, as far as working on aggression and stuff, he's correct about that, but he was like, man, you came out smiling and shit. You shouldn't have been smiling.
I saw that.
I was smiling. Yeah. He said, man, you came out smiling and shit. You shouldn't be smiling, man. You should be mean. You got to be ready to kill, like that shit. But I mean, shit. you walk out, like I was saying, man, it's hard not to smile. You come out and you see your loved ones. You feel me? You see your face on the jumbotron. You feel me? How do you not smile at that?
Right.
You know, how do you not? You know, be like, damn, this shit is dope. You feel me?
Yeah. Honestly, too, though, I just think like finesse, Hess, like I just think it matters.
Can't be so mean.
That's what I'm saying. It goes with you. You know what I'm saying? It kind of goes with you. And it was crazy because like on that vlog, when I was editing it, I noticed that too. Like you were smiling and you were like enjoying yourself, and people like giving you props on the way up. Like that must be a cool ass feeling. Yeah, hell
it's a good feeling. And it's like, okay, all the hard work is for this moment.
Hell yeah.
For this moment.
That's tight, bro. That's fucking cool as fuck.
And the way I see it, you know, being an elite boxer, you gotta have that switch. You know what I mean? You gotta be the nice guy, the people's champion on the outside. Right. Once you get in that ring, you're a killer. You know what I mean? You flip that switch. You know what I mean? You're a whole different person.
Right.
So that's the way I see it. I don't see nothing wrong with coming out smiling and dapping people up and, you know, just showing love.
Right.
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You know?
And I agree with you because it was crazy because like as he was coming out, we were all excited with him, for him. But then I was like, damn, he got to like you said, in my head, like I was drunk and I was just thinking like, as soon as he gets in there, like it's all business, like business. So it was just, it's a trip. Like you said, that's what it is with the elite, you know, it's like it's the switch for sure.
Yeah.
But that's cool, man. That's what's up. But yeah, we'll definitely be there. I'll be there February 17th. If y'all want to be there.
February
17th, man. Tap in for tickets.
Hell yeah.
Tap in for tickets.
Let's
and
do
you know
it.
we right back here after the fight too.
Okay, let's do it.
We gotta keep it going.
I'm down. Let's do it. We'll make it happen. Maybe we'll have more people here. You know what I'm saying? You celebrate a little bit, but I know this weekend is getting kind of packed. I'm like trying to get back into the YouTube. I took a big break, so I'm just trying to like stay busy and stay consistent. And like this weekend is slam, so that's why I had you guys come during the week. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, but. It's just, you know, the only time I could done it. But
let me ask you some questions.
All right, let's
keep it going. No, get your topic.
All right, go ahead.
Was you nervous at the fight? Was you nervous at all? Did you feel concerned or you was like, yo, let's go, let's do it?
No, look, I'll be completely honest with you. Like you know when it's like you're a confident person,
right?
You know what I'm saying? But the thing about you is I actually believe you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I actually believe you. So, like, before you even came out, like, me and Feener was kind of talking about it, like, we had confidence that, like, you were going to win.
Right.
And so, like, obviously, like, there's concern of, like, man, like, this is a big moment for him, but I wasn't really worried about you, honestly. You know what I'm saying?
What's crazy about me is I feel like I get more nervous when these guys fight, my stablemates fight, than when I fight.
Oh, really?
I get more nervous for these guys than when I fight.
Yeah. Because
nervous. Yeah, right. Because it's like you can't control it, right? You're just watching type of thing, or what? Okay, that's
I mean,
you was nervous.
Yeah, I was nervous, bro. It's like, you know what I mean? It's just one of them things where it's like, you know, you pulling for your peoples,
right?
You know what I mean?
Right.
So heavily, you know.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
It's like it'll hurt to see outcome being different, you know.
Right.
You know, so
well, see, and that was the thing. Like in that first round, it looked a little rough.
Yeah,
and I was like,
uh-oh.
and not even that, and that.
Oh boy,
oh brother. And see, like it wasn't even like that. I was just like, he gonna have to turn it up, you know. And it's like, Hess gonna have to turn it up. And I didn't doubt that you weren't going to. You know, like I felt like you were, you know. And so, but it was just like, oh, like that's the fight we gonna have today. You know what I mean? Like he gonna have to start catching up and start like turning it up, and that's, you know, that's fine. I mean, you did it. You know what I mean? And I feel like you was chilling.
And honestly, I feel like
actually, how'd you feel in there?
So,
before I cut you off, sorry.
No, you're good. I felt like I was down.
Okay.
I felt like I was down. I kind of knew. I had to rally up and figure something out.
Yeah.
And honestly, I was just trying to catch him. I was trying to catch him with a good clean shot.
Yeah.
Because I felt like if I did catch him, then, you know, it could have pretty much turned the tides. And same thing that happened to me. You know, he caught me with a good shot behind the ear.
Yeah.
And the first round turned to his favor.
Yeah.
Got a little momentum on the second round. And then third and fourth, I just knew, like, okay, motherfucker, you didn't sell these tickets to lose. You didn't bring all these motherfuckers out here to lose, so you better figure something out. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I don't know how much you had. I don't know if you recorded the whole fight, but if you noticed, when the third round started, I kind of jogged to him. Like I jogged into the middle of the ring.
I think I did notice that.
Yeah.
I don't think I got that, but I noticed it.
That kind of was the okay,
turning
let's
moment?
pick this shit up.
Okay, yeah.
Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit.
That's a sense of
That was like, all right,
Right,
let's now we
yeah.
gotta work. You feel me? Because this shit is too close. And so I mean, I felt like, man, I just felt like, I had to go out there and get the job done. I felt like I had to just go out there and bite down, and
this is what we do.
this is what we do, man.
Yeah.
Just go out there, bite down, and pull something out my ass. Shit, let's do something.
That's what's up, man. And you did it. You know what I'm saying? And
extent.
it's crazy because, like, no offense, but I recorded the least fight that I recorded was yours because I just wanted to watch it. I just wanted to, you know what I mean? I just wanted to watch it, you know? So, like, and it's the same thing with, like, the fights that we watch on TV with, like, the bigger pros and stuff. Like, I'll be recording, but I'm like, nah, I'm trying to watch this shit. Like,
I want to enjoy the experience.
Bro.
Yeah.
Bro, everybody was telling me, go live. I'm like, bro,
I'm watching this.
I'm watching this. I don't want to deal with none of that. I'm watching this. You know what I mean? I'm too locked in, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it was like, like somebody like I'm not as cool with, you know what I mean? I wouldn't mind.
I don't want you, but I'm playing
on everything. Like, this my ace, you know what I mean? So you had to, I had to just. I had to lock in. I couldn't record nothing. You know, the most I got was his ring interest.
That
was that. Yeah, you know. So
now we heard the fight from your point of view.
Heard
the fight from my point of view.
My point of view.
What's the fight? What was you thinking?
Let's see it.
I honestly, I think his story is the fucking funniest.
Bro. All right, so we're gonna go round by round, right?
Let's do it.
Round by round. So, first round, he came out strong.
Yeah.
Came out using that jab beautifully. Look like me, But
He was using that jab a lot.
Yeah,
I didn't notice that. That's what's up.
First round came out pumping the jab, backing him up. It wasn't until dude caught him with that right hand, and then that's when I was like, I was like, oh shit, like,
yeah.
I'm like, all right, come on, like I'm keeping my composure, you know what I mean? Because everybody, like, we're all in the section, you know what I mean? So everybody around me, you want
to get everybody
yeah. So we trying to feed off each other's energy, and I'm staying positive about it. I'm like, oh, that ain't nothing to walk through that. I'm really looking at him. I'm like, wait, he's really hurt.
Oh shit.
That really bothered him. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, but like I know my dog is a soldier, so you know what I mean. He pulled through that, did what he had to do, made the adjustment. You know what I'm saying, and got through that round. Boom. Second round, the dude came out. He tried to pick up where he left off. Has corrected him a little more. You know what I mean? He stayed away from that right hand. It's just dude was. I feel like Hess was still, recovering a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trying to get his equilibrium back and still trying to recruit from that last round. You know?
Yeah.
Honestly, bro, taking a shot like that can mess up your equilibrium.
Yeah.
Can take shit. A whole fight, you know what I mean?
To recover.
Yeah, and you don't recover, you know what I mean?
Right.
Back to 100%.
Right,
you know what I mean?
right.
So that it's hard to come back from.
Yeah,
you know, and
that's wild.
Third and fourth, the third round, I seen him run out too. So I'm like, all right, let's go. We can yeah.
No more fucking around.
No more fucking around. And you can just tell the difference, Second round, he was on the back foot, meaning like he was dancing around a little more. You know what I mean? He wasn't necessarily getting walked down, but he was boxing more.
Right.
Third and fourth, he was walking him down. You know what I mean? He was being the aggressor.
Yeah. Yeah.
And honestly, with a fighter like him, that's what you got to do. You know, you got to be the aggressor. You know what I'm saying? Just just based off the tail of the tape, you know, because dude is a taller fighter, he's a lengthier fighter. You know what I mean?
Noticed that too. Yeah, he was bigger. Yeah, for sure. Had a reach advantage too, right? Yeah.
So with that being said, you know, you got to bring the fight to him.
Got it.
You know, so for that, in the judge's eyes, for that to happen, you know what I mean, that it worked in Hess' favor, you know, for the third and the fourth round.
Damn.
It was working in the first round, you know what I mean? That's why I think if it wasn't for that right hand, Hess would have won. Hess would have won that first round. Because if it wasn't for that right hand, that's the only thing, that was the only highlighting factor about, you know, on his end.
Got it.
Other than that, you know, Hess walked him down, threw his jab beautifully, and he didn't know what to do. You know what I mean?
Right.
It was just that moment. You know what I mean? That turning point. But
and see, like, I didn't know that. Personally, I didn't know it really hurt you. That right hand. I didn't know like you were trying to recover and shit. Like I didn't know it was that bad. So when I saw in the third and fourth round, I was like, this is what I was expecting. Right. In the first and second round, like when you was all slippery, like that's what I'm saying. Like that was the Hess that I was like, oh, like he, you know, oh, he's just turning it up now, like you know. And then I didn't know you was recovering. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But that's why we're saying, as far as I need more rounds, you know, 5 to 6 rounds, because you know, like I was just really warming up. You know, the third and fourth round, you know how you said, I just started getting slippery. I just started kind of feeling my groove. You know? And learning experience, like we said.
For sure,
yeah, bro. Things like that happen in fights. You know what I mean? Like you look at Floyd. You know what I mean? He's been caught with big shots, and it looked like he was on his way out. Made the adjustment in the later rounds, and you know what I'm saying, won the fight. You know? And I do believe in rounds 5 and 6. It might not have made it to round 6. You know what I mean? Because dude was slowing down. Like he was slowing down. You can see it. You can see Hess's momentum picking up, and it just, you know, it was going downhill for him. Got it. Yeah. Hess just ran out of time. That's all.
Got it. That's what's up, man. It's cool to see that you guys. I mean, you know, it wasn't too far off, but it was just, you know, just that right hand. But it's crazy, like you say, anything could happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. Yeah. That's crazy. And man, you know what? And I've even just like lately, that's like I just been getting way more into like, you know, UFC and boxing and just like watching it every weekend. You know what I'm saying? And like it's just super enjoyable. And then it's cool that you guys are in it, and you know, I know you guys and shit. You know, it's tight. You know.
Hell yeah.
Let's get a little bit more personal. I guess it's kind of personal. Basically, I was curious because, I mean, you guys are pro fighters. So, you know, young men starting businesses on their own, you know, at the beginning, you kind of have to do everything yourself. So how do you guys balance training to be professional boxers and running all these businesses?
I think that's where the training so early comes. Oh, so we train at 6:30.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think that's where that comes in, where it's like we train from 6:30. We're done probably like 10 o'clock the latest.
Damn.
You know, so
y'all training for a minute.
Yeah. So 6:30, 10 o'clock. Like I said, that's the latest. Every day is not like that.
Oh, okay, got it.
On a real hard day, working hard and stuff, and
go 10.
That's the latest.
Got it.
So I mean, 10 o'clock. You know, you still have some daylight to burn, and you still have some things to do. But honestly, I feel like me personally, I'm really good at compartmentalizing. I don't know.
Yeah, I suck at saying it.
Yeah. But I'm pretty like when I'm focused on this, I'm focused on this.
Yeah.
When I'm focused on this, I'm focused on this.
Yeah.
So I mean, like when we're dealing with the rental, I'm not thinking about the vending machines.
Got it.
When we're dealing with the vending machines, I'm not thinking about the vending machines.
Right.
I mean the rentals.
Yeah.
When we're training, I'm not thinking about either. You know.
Got it.
So I pretty much just focus on the task at hand, and I think that's what you kind of have to do, and just to kind of, you know, keep your sanity, because I mean, and even if you have a 9 to 5, you feel me? If you have a 9 to 5 job, when you leave your job, I don't think you should be thinking about work.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know, you gotta learn how to turn it off, and you gotta learn just how to organize, you know, things in your brain, just you know, for your mental health and for your sanity.
Yeah. I think it definitely takes practice when it comes to that type of stuff. I mean, some people might come easy. I think for me, it took a little bit, like, because not taking my work home, that took me a while to kind of figure out, you know what I mean? But now it's like, shit, that never come home with me no more, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so I guess I know what you're saying. That's what's up. And I guess like I meant like balance-wise, but I mean, if you start training so early, you have time for everything else, right?
We have time throughout the day, for sure.
Got it.
For sure.
And aside from everything Hess said, you know what I mean? it makes it that much more easier when you got like a solid partner to
right
help you along the way. Like
that's what's up.
Like it's been times where, you know, we had to focus on two things at once. Boom, he'll knock that out while I knock this out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, well, I'll shift my focus to this. He shifts his focus to this, and then boom, we meet back in the middle.
Right,
once it's taken
that's
care
what's
of.
Up,
you
man.
know,
so before we started recording on the podcast, you guys were talking about how you guys are business partners,
right?
Yes, sir.
And so, what do you guys going in together on?
So like we said, the vending machine. We have a vending machine business. We have a car rental business.
Got it. So you guys are both going into the same stuff
for the most part. Yeah, we
okay.
Kind of how you were saying. You know, we got the same vision as far as where we want our life to head.
Yeah, I personally think if you have someone that's on the same vision as you, you guys could get there way faster.
Right,
in my opinion.
Yeah. It's a saying that says, if you want to go fast, go by yourself. If you want to go far, go together.
There you go. Nice.
So if you want to, like I said, you want to go far, travel together. You know, find a partner. You know, figure it out.
That's what's up. Hell yeah. Nice. That's cool. So, and then you guys got that going on, and
we also have the personal. So pretty much the personal training. That was kind of like us being separate. You know, he has his clients, I have my clients, but now we're going to we're pretty much creating like this thing to where, you know, we meet up every weekend and we kind of do like like a big group session.
Yeah,
you know, then honestly, like the main goal, I'm hoping, so pretty much the personal training is like a monthly payment, you know, pay me for the month type of thing, you know. The group session is pretty much, or the group training is by per session, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty much hoping, or we're pretty much planning to have, if we get enough people in this group session and we have multiple group sessions throughout the week, that can take or replace the income for personal training, and it will free up a lot more time.
That makes a lot of sense.
Instead of having this guy at 6:30, this guy at 7:30, this guy at 8:30, you just have everybody come at once, work out everybody for an hour. So pretty much 3 hours out of the week, and you're making almost the equivalent to what you were making
all week.
You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah, and that makes sense. Yeah, damn.
So that's what we're trying to
working smarter, not harder.
Exactly. You know, because you got to free up your time. So that's what we're, as far as the personal training goes, we're probably kind of partnering up, trying to find a way to partner up in that. Yeah, and kind of just get more time out of that.
That's what's up. Yeah. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. You know what I mean?
Right.
So how old are you guys?
25.
23. I'll be 24 in about 2 weeks.
Oh, okay, nice.
December 19th.
Okay, hell yeah, nice. Almost. Yeah. So do you get a birthday present and a Christmas present?
You know, everybody asked that. You know what I mean? Growing up the way I grew up, man, nah. You know, it was one of the other. Neither. It was one of the other. Or neither sometimes.
Right.
Nah, man, but you know, honestly, I'd rather get something on Christmas. You know what I mean?
Got it. Okay, I get it. Yeah.
Just because, you know, you around family and
It's
everything.
a better vibe.
It's a better vibe.
Yeah.
I'd rather get something on Christmas. I say,
that's,
you know, I say let's just go do something on my birthday. Let's go eat. Or let's go out.
Dinner.
Dinner or something, you know.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, my dad's birthday's actually on Christmas.
Oh shit.
So he's just like, I don't give a fuck. Like, he already know he getting fucked on the gifts. You know what I mean? So he's just like, whatever. It is what it is. He's like, we just drinking. You know what I mean? So we became fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh, so I was curious, because as you know, you guys are podcasters as well. What are some episodes that people told you to take down that you guys already recorded?
Oh, you want me to go? You want to go?
Oh man! All right, so look, we'll start off by
let's go in order. Shit.
In order? All right. So the very first person that told us,
she might tell you to take this down. Actually, after
we're not gonna say no names. We're not gonna say specifics. But you know, things just took a turn, and as far as, you know, the vibe, the relationship, and you know what I mean. So
right.
We had a fallout, basically.
Wait, with someone or you two? With you two, or with the guest?
With the guest. Yeah. So me and the guest, he necessarily didn't have nothing to do with it.
Okay.
But me and the guest had a fallout. We had a fallout, and you know, a few months later after our fallout, you know, they have their PR.
Oh my Lord,
bro! A PR.
A PR.
Damn.
Yeah, they have their PR hit us up, and
it's like, you know us.
Exactly.
Yeah, like just text me.
Exactly.
Yeah. It sounded like she was getting in her petty bag a little
bit. Yeah, bro. The PR said a season desist. Like, it got serious, you know.
Damn. So did you? Yeah, you guys had to take it down then.
Yeah,
we took it down.
Okay, because it's like,
right.
You know, it's like, with or without you, we still gonna.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
we
definitely
do. So it is what it is.
Damn.
Wasn't sweating it, you know.
Right. That's wild.
Yeah.
That's it.
So the second person was a fighter who trained at our gym, and pretty much he had a falling out with like the coaches and stuff, and he went somewhere else. And honestly, like, so we're the type of people to where, like, if you train with us and, you know, you're around us, we're gonna welcome you in. We're gonna, you know, treat you, you know, like a friend. Yeah, like a family. So
yeah,
of course, you know, welcome them in and everything, invite them to the podcast and everything like that. And he had a falling out. He went somewhere else, and pretty much, I think one day he kind of just texted me and was just like, "Hey, I don't think this represents my brand, because he's a boxer, you know. I don't think this represents my brand, blah, blah." And pretty much because we were talking about, like, females at one point.
Yeah.
And then we were talking about, like, some real, not personal, but, like, some real, what am I fighting for type shit.
Got it, yeah. Oh,
so the fact that we were talking about, like, you know, I'm fighting for this moment or this movement, and then 30 minutes later we're talking about, like, you know, women and things like that.
Oh, fuck.
He was just saying, like, hey, I don't think, you know, that represents, you know, what... It kind of downplayed, I guess, the movement he was talking about that he's fighting for.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, okay, bro, no problem. You know?
And that's an interesting, like, topic. So when it comes to boxers, are they supposed to be, like, image-wise, are we trying to look for, like, a clean boxer? Is that what we want? Do we want a champion that's clean cut? It don't matter.
It all depends on the individual.
You can be the bad boy.
Me personally,
champion.
I feel like I'm gonna always be myself. I feel like he agrees with me.
Okay,
we're always gonna be ourselves.
So you're just like, fuck it, we're just gonna be ourselves.
And that's one of the reasons we also wanted to start the podcast, because I mean, you've watched boxing interviews. It's fucking boring.
Right? Yeah.
These guys are fucking boring. You feel me?
So
it's like one of the reasons we started the podcast is like just so to see. So when people see us fight, they search us on YouTube. It's like, oh shit. These motherfuckers actually have personality.
They're real people.
They're real fucking people.
You
know, they go through the same stuff we go through. You
Got
know?
it.
Our podcast, we talk about you know, relationships and women, everything like that too. These guys are actually, and so as far as like image wise, I'm always gonna be myself.
Yeah.
Whether if you like it, you like it. If you don't, I mean, you don't.
Got it.
As long as the bills get paid.
Right.
For real.
And seeing, like, the only reason why I question that and I'm curious about it is because I see Javante and Mayweather. I see Mayweather going out, like, on his neck, trying to, like, protect Javante and talk about how, like, yo, these are my mistakes. Don't put it on this guy. And it's like, bro, you was wilding when you were fighting, bro. Now you, like, telling your boy not to. It's like, just let him be a champ. Like, what's the big deal? You know what I'm saying? But, like, but I can see him retracting, you know, and kind of like, damn, maybe I shouldn't have done all that, you know? And so it makes me curious, like, you know, like Canelo, like, you know, he's more of like a clean-cut dude, and, like, I just think the boxing commission kind of likes him, maybe favors him more than Mayweather or Javante, right? Am I wrong, or...
I mean, nah, he's the biggest boxer right now, for sure.
Yeah.
He's the biggest boxer right now.
Yeah.
In general, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't say he's clean cut. I'll say he's very private.
Oh,
I'll say Canelo's just more. He's just more
that makes
very
sense.
Private as far as, you know, he's just starting to open up. Like he's just starting to do more interviews. And I don't know if you saw, he had like some people come to his ranch or come to his house. And shit. He's just starting to kind of show more personality and show, you know, that side of him.
Yeah, and you. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, and in a sense, that's it's more marketable. You know what I mean?
When you're more clean cut or private or
more private. You know what I mean? Because
it.
It's like you don't have, you know, all the outside drama or whatever you have.
Right.
You know, coming into play, getting in your way.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of what I was asking. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
For sure.
And nowadays, I feel like with cancel culture, like the more private you are, it's a safer bet.
Yeah,
I know for sure. Somebody's gonna watch our older podcast and we're gonna get canceled. Like 5 years. We might get canceled.
I get it.
We might have to take our own podcast down, dog. We might have to take our own episodes down.
He'd be like, Jaivion's my PR guy, and Jaivion's like, Hess is my PR guy. What the fuck?
Send me a cease and desist.
I'm about to send Hess a cease and desist.
No, but like cancel culture, I mean, shit, if it doesn't improve anytime soon, we're for sure going to get canceled in a few years.
I don't know, man. I honestly think that, like, you can push through that.
Yeah,
look at Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
He pushing through it.
I think the best way to deal with it, you just can't, like, don't even acknowledge it.
Exactly. I think that's what it is.
I think
that's what it is. Yeah, and honestly, too, I just think you got to be, like, the bigger person when it comes to it. Kind of like when you're arguing with, like, a petty person. Like, you kind of win when you just kind of ignore them. You know what I mean? Or you just kind of pick the higher road.
Let it blow over.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing about internet. The internet kind of has, like, a short memory.
Right.
Yeah. Like they're going to be on your ass for a few weeks. And then after that, it's going to subside.
For that time that it's viral.
Yeah. Then it's going to subside, and then you're going to fucking go about your business. Everything will be back to normal.
Yeah, exactly. And I think it's people like him, too, like Dave Chappelle, that are kind of like stopping it almost. You know what I mean? And even Joe Rogan, too, you know, like kind of trying to slow it down or pump the brakes on these fucking internet warriors and shit. Culture. You know what I mean? But that's wild, man. All right, let's, so, you know, young men, very busy, training, working. Do you guys have time for relationships, women? What's up? What's that look like?
What's up, Jay?
Is it, okay, well, let me ask you this. Is it hard to be in a relationship in the position that you guys are in?
Jay Slay. Talk about Jay.
I just heard the Jay.
So, me personally,
the model.
Me personally, you know, I think as far as, you know, my life and everything I got going on, I don't think it's ideal for me. You know, it's just because I can't give, you know, 100% of my attention, time. You know what I mean? Like all of that boils down into, you know, a healthy relationship. Yeah, that you know, a lot of women would look for. Right. And you're right. Yeah. Because, I mean, having a girl is just a lot of time consuming. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. And, you know, I just don't have that. I just can't offer that right now. You know, there have been, you know, a few that have caught my eye, and I would take that chance with. Yeah. You know, it's just things, you know, coming to play. You know what I mean? It's all about just building trust. You know what I mean? So okay. I think that's just a process. You know. So as far as, you know, right now, it's like, I'm not in a relationship. I don't mind, you know, talking to different people. You know, just you know, expanding my horizon a little bit. Yeah. You know what I mean? So you're open to dating? Yeah, I'm open to dating for sure. I'm definitely open to dating. I don't knock it, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's not a priority of mine. It's not something I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, I need to go date her. Let's see what she about. Like, is she gonna be my wife? No. Right. You know, but I think the type of person I am, like if I take you serious, like I'm thinking about long term. You know what I mean? I'm thinking about, I'm going all in. You know, so if they're not on that same time, I think we're wasting our time. You know what I mean? Got it. As far as you know, me looking for that. You know, if we in it for other reasons, let me know. I'll match your energy. You know what I mean? Right. Got it. He said no hesitation. I'll match that energy. No hesitation. Everything. But you know, at the same time, you know, I got a son. You know, so okay, nice, nice. So, I have a 2-year-old, so it's like that can be a lot to encounter for someone else coming in, you know, for an outside person coming in, you know. So it's like it's of course every relationship is a building process, you know. I think, you know, just having a child makes it that much more of a, elongated process.
Yeah, so. And that makes sense, honestly. Yeah, I mean, I've had my fair share of baby mamas, and it's like, yo, can we just have a year with us, and maybe we can introduce that, later, and then like still, it's just kind of like
yeah.
So I mean, I think it might be. I mean, obviously, you're not a baby mother, but I could see what you mean, Bo, as far as like how they could kind of take a little bit longer to make that happen.
Because the main thing I hear is, I'm not trying to be no stepmama. I'm not trying to deal with the baby mama. You know, so it's like.
So do you get that a lot? I feel like women are more susceptible to like dating men with kids. I feel like some of them like it.
I don't get it a lot, but I have gotten it before.
Okay,
and the ones that I've gotten it from, would be the ones that be like. What could have been, you know what I mean?
I honestly believe at a certain point.
Yeah, but you gotta know it's not meant to be.
Yeah. Right? No, once you say that, and once like all of that goes down, I'm like, all right, like it's dead. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I dead it. I don't dwell on it.
But you do think about like, damn, like what if I didn't have a son? You feel sometimes, and
I try not to think like that. You know what I mean? Because it's like.
I mean, you shouldn't. You shouldn't even go there.
My son, my pride and joy.
So it's like, for sure. I thought that's what you meant when you were saying like, damn, that could have been what could have been.
Nah, I'm saying what could have been, like as far as like if your mindset was different.
Got it. Okay, then never mind. I understood wrong. Then. Okay, I see what you're saying. That's what's up.
I think at a certain age, though, at a certain point, like if you're gonna remain single, everybody's out there gonna have a kid. They're gonna have somebody.
What was that?
I said I feel like pretty much at a certain age, if you remain single, eventually the dating pool they're going to have children.
In your age range,
in your age range, the dating pool.
That makes sense. I never thought about that.
You got to figure it out now.
Unless you date younger.
I
don't. What's it called? I rather not.
In
my opinion, it's just not my. And like, and you know what, dude? It's crazy because I was just talking to one of my close friends. You know him too, but I was talking to him, and I was telling him how like, like I was a couple months ago, I was like dating and stuff, right? And so I was kind of like, I'm over it,
right?
A little bit because look, I feel like I'm overqualified for for whatever women I'm dating at the time, and then like you're jumping through hoops. And like you're doing all these things, and you kind of busting your balls, and it's like, yo, I have so much shit to do, and I'm so overqualified for this situation that I almost just gravitate to the ones that just appreciate you. You know what I mean? Like for who you are, and like they don't make you go through all the shit, and like I don't know, and I just think my preference is just like getting very specific now. As I get older, because you don't have the same tolerance for bullshit as you did when you were younger, you know what I'm saying? And like, I mean, I don't really know where you're at because you're because you're 25. Oh shit, so you younger too, but not so much. I'm 27.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but I noticed this year that I'm kind of like, shit, I can't even date. Like, I can't even date. Like, I'm just tired, and like, I can't even just listen to them talk. It's just
no more talking stages. They got no more talking stages.
Yeah. So it's just getting too much for me, and like maybe I'm just getting old, and maybe I'm just going through like a phase. But I mean, right now I'm talking to someone, pretty steady. I feel good about it, so I'm chilling.
I think honestly it should be mutual. Like as far as the whole chase,
right?
I feel like a lot of women, they want to be chased, and I feel like it should be mutual. I feel like. It's a give and take, I'm not. Me personally, I'm not gonna just constantly chase you. Like once I feel like I'm chasing you, I'm gonna just let you go.
Yeah, but see, and that's the thing, though. I think like when a woman has that mindset, they're like in a different place in their life because like I feel like they kind of like the whole game of like the chasing. I feel like they still have a big ego. I feel like they still, you know what I mean? To me, that says a lot. If they like the chase, they want me to chase them. To me, it already tells me, like, bro, you're just going to just waste a lot of energy here. Right. And you might be able to get what you want out of it, but it's like, is it really worth it? Yeah,
exactly. I think that's just a result of, them being put on a pedestal in the past. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. And it's like, and that's the thing, like, sometimes they never come down from it because like, at a young age, the world treats them a certain way just from how they look, their whole life. And then it's just like, you can't even get through to them. And they just got this.
I like how you said they never come down from it because it's like you was popping in high school. High school, you was fine. Now you're 25, you're 26.
We grown now.
You got
baby.
2 kids. Baby girl,
you can relax. Come over. You can come over for a beer, but that's about it.
Relax. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, me too. But no, I feel you though. Yeah. We don't got to worry about that though. You know what I mean? We don't got to worry about none of that.
Exactly.
Yeah. What's up with you though?
So me personally, I feel like a woman makes everything better. I do feel like if you really,
I like that's a different perspective.
That's a different approach.
Yeah.
I do feel like
let me take my statement back.
I feel like every good CEO, every good just man in general, every man of success has a good woman by him.
You right.
I feel that.
Have a good woman by him.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think, have you heard the saying where it's like women are like multipliers? Like pretty much, if you give them like your sperm, they're going to give you a baby.
Mm-hmm.
If you give them a house, they're going to give you a home.
Right.
If you give them groceries, they're going to give you a meal.
Got it.
And I feel like it's the same thing as far as business and success. Like if I feel like if I come to like a good woman with a business plan, or you feel me, I feel like she's going to kind of help you do everything in her power to make that dream a reality.
Yeah.
And the thing about women is, I feel like you should always have a good woman on your squad, because unlike males, women don't have egos. You feel me? All 3 of us are men, right?
Yeah.
All 3 of us are men. Pretty much. And I honestly, we could just use me and him as business partners. We're business partners, right? It hasn't happened yet, but like one day, I'm sure it's going to be a time to where it's like, I don't want to do it that way. You feel me? He's going to be like, well, I don't want to do it that way.
Yeah.
And now our egos and
clashing,
our pride are clashing and are colliding. And that's just something you might not deal with women.
Yeah, and that makes sense because the competitive nature is not there.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
Exactly. And fucking women are more organized.
For real, but it makes sense.
Right.
No, you're right.
And I do believe that, just as far as we're athletes, we're boxers. Imagine, so as of right now, as far as our meals go, when we're cutting weight, we're fucking doing it ourselves and shit.
Right.
And we're trying to figure out what to eat. Just imagine this: after you train, you already got a meal prep, already cooked, ready for you, ready to go. You feel me? That's something that a woman will provide.
Right.
The right woman. So I do feel like I was saying, man. I feel like the right woman could benefit for sure. For sure. But at the same time, she has to understand that as far as the timings goes, like we're not. And I think just women have to understand in general, or I'll say some women have to understand in general that like if you want a guy that's going to be able to text you every time, or he's going to be on your beck and call every time, you have to understand that guy might not be on shit. He might not be doing nothing with his life.
Exactly.
But if you want a guy that's actually with ambition, that we were talking about earlier, with ambition, that's actually striving for something, it's going to be some times where he might not be able to, spend time with you or text you immediately, or do some things that you might want or might expect. Right. And as long as she understands that, then I feel like it could work out.
And it's crazy. We're in an era where that's rare.
Where women will understand.
Where women will understand, because it's like,
yeah, you're right.
You just they're big on social media. You know what I mean? They see social media and like you see.
Oh, you could post, but you didn't text me back. I posted a sparring clip. Like I posted a personal trainer. I'm trying to promote. I'm promoting.
Yeah,
but
but even like with what they see on social media, you know what I mean? Like an influencer, they post some shit like, oh, if he not texting you, he probably out cheating. You know what I mean? So it's like they're gonna feed into that, and it's just the mindset that a lot of these women are gaining. Right, it's not you know what I mean, it's messed up, and it's rare to see, to meet a woman that is understanding, like, oh, he has a schedule, he's ambitious, I mean, he's not going to be able to text me, he'll text me when he can, but he's not texting me 24/7, like, you know what I mean? So no, and I was going to say, and honestly, I'm glad you bring that up, because one thing that I've been thinking about lately
is somebody had said, like, I don't know these female rappers. Like, I think Doja Cat posted or fucking dropped an album or some shit, or someone, or Meg Thee Stallion. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Because I don't listen to them. But, like, on Twitter, somebody was saying that, like, when she just dropped the album, somebody just recently dropped one. And then on Twitter, somebody was talking about how, like, yo, you guys need to see some therapy, because, like, why are y'all projecting so much just because you guys heard music?
Yeah.
And so one thing that I learned is that women get a lot of relationship advice from music, from social media, from Tumblr, from Facebook, and all these other, like, quotes and shit.
Right.
But, like, they won't go to, like, a therapist or some shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's not just women, you know, because look, like,
yeah, I was gonna say it's not just women.
Right.
I feel like that's everybody is a human race. You know
right,
what I mean?
right. But see, and like it makes sense, because like for me, I feel like I'm someone who is ambitious, right? So for me, at a young age, I've always been just trying to, like, look for the truth, right? Always. So, like, when you do that, you got to do the hard shit. You know, you got to take responsibility. You got to look in. You got to understand why you feel a certain way. You got to understand why you're thinking certain things, right? So that you can control it, and then, like, use that energy to, like, do what you need to do as far as, like, what you want, what your passion is, right? And so when you're doing that, you're putting yourself together, right? You're putting yourself together as a whole, as a person. And obviously there comes, you then now have a lot of value, because you know a lot about yourself and people, because you did the work. And so majority of the people on earth are sheep, right? And so there are less leaders than sheep. And so it's the sheep that is fucking up all this fucking, like, the relationships and the fucking gender roles. Like, I think about, like, somebody who's saying some certain things, and I'm just like, you probably still live at home. Like, what are you saying? You know what I'm saying? And so, like, you can tell that, like, and to me, it just made sense, where I was like, yo, like, it's everybody that's complaining about it are the same people that are fucking it all up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And, like, me and you and me, like, you know, us three here, like, we understand that, like, we're looking for a certain type of person or woman. And it's like, it's going to be rare, because not everyone's trying to put themselves together. You know what I mean? And like we were just saying earlier, like, if you, majority of these women, like I said, are growing up a certain way because the world treats them a certain way. And so, like, they stay that way.
Right.
And so, like, if you're attracted to a certain type, you can't really go for it, because your personality doesn't match with, like, her underdeveloped personality and character, you know? And so at that point, you're just like, not buying, but, like, you're getting in a relationship just for, like, pure physicality, you know, and that's not worth it for me anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I like that. I'm gonna use it, because that's the most polite insult you can give. You have an underdeveloped personality and character.
Honestly, bro, like, that might be the worst, because it might be the most accurate. You know what I mean?
No, that, like,
no, but back to what you were saying about the sheep. I feel like even the podcast, YouTube videos, it's too easy to put your opinion and your view out there. Everybody don't need a podcast. Everybody don't need a fucking YouTube channel. So, like how you said, a sheep with a podcast, or a sheep with a YouTube channel, or a sheep that fucking has access to a studio, you know, is affecting a lot of this.
Well, man, it's wild, man. It's wild out here. And so,
That's
you know,
crazy.
Yeah, man, it's a trip. It's a trip. And so, but, you know, and then, I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, I feel like, it kind of, like, us having that conversation about you talking about having rare women, like, kind of just made it clear for me, as in the sense of, like, I'm not going to get along with most women because they're underdeveloped. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to stay that way, you know? And so it's like, I'm just happy that I'm not driven by physicality anymore. You know what I mean? Like, because that's just, it's too much work. It's too much wasted energy and shit, you know?
Peace.
Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. That's where we're at now. You know what I mean? So, is there anything else you guys want to cover? I feel like I covered everything I wanted to talk to you guys about.
We got into some shit, man.
We did.
We touched it all.
We did.
Shit. What you want to do, bro? You want to talk about your February 17th fight? You want to promote that? What do you want to do?
Yeah, plug anything. Plug guys' IG, Twitter, Instagrams, YouTube.
You know, follow me on the gram.
There you go. I'll throw the usernames up right here again.
It's my full name, Jaivion Cardinal, JAIVIONCARDINAL. On YouTube, you know, you follow us, Children of the Trenches, and it'll
be right there,
right there. other than that, you know what I mean, I'm not active on Twitter, you know what I mean?
Okay,
so I gotta get back on Twitter. I gotta get back.
You don't even be on that, bro. I'm about to delete mine. Nah, but I feel you though.
I mean, you know, the main reason why I use social media is just to promote, you know what I'm saying, my stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's what it really should be for, honestly.
Yeah.
Technically, right? Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
I think I saw a video of Ed Sheeran. He was saying like Sheeran. The UK singer. You never heard of him?
I don't think so.
So pretty much he if I play a song, you probably heard it.
Oh, okay, yeah, probably.
But,
about to start singing.
Right. But he pretty much said like when he sees somebody post like selfies and stuff like that, like he said like sometimes he wonders like, oh, like, are you okay? And he said like the reason why he wonders that is because when he see a selfie, he pretty much sees like somebody like, hey, look at me, compliment me, you know,
looking for validation.
Give me attention. He was pretty much saying how he said like Instagram and social media should be used for promoting your business or just promoting stuff in general, you know, getting yourself out there. And he says when he sees like the excessive selfies and stuff, he just kind of wonders like, that's what
that's interesting. It's funny because like I don't think I post too many, but I think the one the most recent one I posted was me with fucking shaving cream on my head, talking about how like I never thought I'd be shaving my head at 27 and shit, and that was purely for like marketing, like like I'm just trying to post shit, you know. It was only for that, you know. And then now I'm trying to get back into the videos and posting more shit, but
you gotta stay consistent with that shit.
For real, dude. It's hard because it's like you got like you know, like you guys, we got like 5 jobs and shit, you know. I work and then I do YouTube and then we market on Instagram and shit.
And then kind of we like it happens like numerous times to where it's like fucking we're driving on our way somewhere and it's like, hey, bro, did you post about this? Did you post about that? It's like, oh, shit, let me post this.
Right, it'd be like that. No, I feel you guys. I feel you guys. I'm the right time, on the right day, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I had a really good time, you guys, for coming on. I appreciate you guys very much. I look up to you guys, too. You know, you guys are very ambitious and, you know, and it's like I'm just trying to surround myself around people that are like that. You know what I mean? And so, you know, I appreciate you guys for coming on. Appreciate you guys for you know, having me over at the fight. You know what I'm saying? It was fun. For sure. And I'll be there February 17th if you guys want to go.
Let's get a party down, man. Let's get a whole party down.
Might as well. You can't lose now.
You know what I was thinking?
I mean, you're gonna feed off the energy though.
No fucking pressure.
No, you know what? He's gonna be missing. The other dude's gonna be missing because we're just be yelling.
Send the sound waves.
Don't miss.
Send the sound waves. You know what I was thinking about doing? This is just another little idea, you know. So I was thinking about with the ticket sales, right? Sell tickets for the fight, but also sell tickets for a party bus.
Ooh,
right?
That'd be cool.
So pretty much, okay, here's your ticket for the fight, and then here's a little extra for the, or here's your, you know, voucher or whatever, you know, buy tickets for a party bus.
Yeah.
To where everybody could load up on the party bus, you know.
That'd be cool.
Fucking on the party bus, you guys are having a good time, you know, go to the fight, have a good time at the fight, you feel me? But also, it was, you know, bring more income. Yeah. Bring more money in our pockets, you know, for every fight, because we got money from, obviously you got money from the fight, then you get money for the ticket sales, and now you got money from the party.
I like it.
Yeah, bro, we could.
I like it. You're already getting me like in the. I'm about to start charging people to come watch fucking podcasts now,
bro. That's how it happens. This is how it happens.
That's what's up. Right?
Now we got a new business.
Here we go.
This is what
Let's go.
That opens up
I'm
so
gonna
many
invest.
doors
like
too.
It. I know he likes it.
I like it. I like it. I love it.
All right, let's do it.
I love it.
Nah, but I was thinking of. Actually, Jen gave me that idea.
Really?
Yeah.
Jen's really business minded for sure.
Yeah, she's the shit.
Yeah, she's the shit.
Just imagine, that would have been dope. Imagine you fucking partying before you even get to the fight.
Yeah, that'd be fire.
Right.
You know, and blacked out before we get there. Nah, I'm playing. But that's a good idea though, for sure. You know what I mean?
So February 17th, we might fuck around and have a party bus.
All right, cool.
Fuck around with a party bus.
But you know what that means though? That means for February 17th fight, you have to get your tickets in advance, because a lot of people were buying tickets for me day of the fight or day of the weigh-ins, week of the fight. You know, so if we do this party bus plan, You're gonna have to get your tickets in advance. We're gonna
have to
need,
clip this.
Yeah,
clip this.
Yeah, for real.
You're gonna have
I'll send you guys a video.
You're gonna have to get your tickets in advance to participate in the party bus. And, you know, honestly, the ultimate goal is just to have a good time and, you know, just entertain you guys.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and I'm all for it too because it gives me more content for the vlogs. You know, exciting content and shit. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, for real, for real. So
that's what we do.
That's what's up. Hell yeah.
We do.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Before we sign off, can you guys please like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends? We'd all really appreciate it. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Later.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that was good, man. Yeah. Had a good time. Been a minute.
Wow, how long was that?
It felt good, man.